warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The honorable educators, the timekeepers, and the opponent of today's debate, good afternoon. I'm Dina from senior high school to Ciamis as the leader of opposition. And in today's debate, I'm so proud to express my disagreement of today's motion, which said this House prefers the strategy of pushing for institutional reform to address police abuse and misconduct rather than defunding the police. Ladies and gentlemen, before I continue to my argumentation to prove you that defunding the police should be implemented, I would like to respond to what the first speaker from the government team declared. The first speaker declared their agreement to this motion by saying that society needs security. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to notice that security isn't something that we will receive without any effort to create the security itself. I'm saying that every individual of society has responsibility to create a security. Creating security isn't always become the police duty, become the police responsibility. When society only assuming that that security is a police responsibility, then imagine when there's a problem in society that conducted by the police, the society will slightly blaming the police without even trying to figure out what the specific problem that caused the problematic that involved police and society, which ended by the police abusement. Ladies and gentlemen, and that also means that society needs to raise their awareness about security. They have to create security, not only the police. And then the first speaker from the government team also said that by implementing this policy, they are trying to make a police department more diverse. We become a color of people, black or white, Asian or European. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to know that someone can be considered as the police is not by the outside look, but their skill and their responsibility that may create a massive change, can bring a positive impact to the police department. So we can consider the police based on their color, but on their skill. Now, before I'm moving on to my argument, I would like to define the keyword that I have taken from the motion, which is defunding the police. Defunding means that reallocating or redirecting the fund away from the police to government agencies such as social services, education, and healthcare. Here is my argumentation to prove you that defunding the police should be implemented. Ladies and gentlemen, defunding the police attempts to prevent the number of public abusement conducted by the police. I'm not denying the number of abusement conducted by the police that already happened in some countries in the world. As we already know that defunding doesn't mean abolish, and that means that the police department is still giving a chance to police who committed abusement to change themselves. As one of the doctoral at Yale University, Macari said that defunding can begin the process of ending the culture of punishment in the criminal justice system. That's the only way, that's the only way that have been tried by any country in the world to face the problem of such as racism and abusement conducted by the police. Ladies and gentlemen, relating to the definition of defunding itself, which is relocating the fund to government agencies such as social services, and that coming to my argument, which is we have to founding the positive movement that conducted by the society to change in the society to prevent the number of police abusement. Ladies and gentlemen, rather than reform the institutional that cannot guarantee to create a change and prevent the number of police misconduct, why don't we focusing on funding the positive movement, educational movement to educate the citizen, to raise the awareness of citizen. Imagine when there's one police who got defunded and relocate the fund to the social service. Imagine how many people will be educated of a problematic thing. They will be educated to raise their awareness about security. And ladies and gentlemen, we can take the racism as the example of today's motion. Racism is something that can be educated. We cannot when the movement when organizations that are advocating anti-racism when the organization of anti-racism grow rapidly and be founded maximalized, then we can prevent the racism issues that ended become the problematic of the police and the society. And that's why I'm so proud to oppose the motions that the police should be defunded. Thank you.